friends, I am Rajnikant Behera, PGT Physics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Kendrapada. Today we are going to learn about the chapter electric potential and capacitance, and in this chapter we are going to discuss about the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. So dear students, you all know what is a capacitor. So let me tell it. The capacitor is simply a combination of two conductors which can store charge or accumulate charge. So this is a capacitor. You can see this is a capacitor used in your fans, and this is also a sample of capacitor. And this for this type of capacitor, this is a parallel plate capacitor. For this, we are going to find out the capacitance. So students, as you know, capacitance of a conductor, we can write C is equals to Q upon V. That means capacitance is equals to charge or potential difference. So now for a parallel plate capacitor, let us assume there are two plates, plate 1 and plate 2, and both these plates having area, let it be area equals to A, and the distance between the plates, distance of separation equals to D, and we will call surface charge density of the two plates equal to plus minus sigma, and there are two plates here, and if we say the charge on each plate, the charge on each plate is equals to plus minus Q. So what we need to do? We need to find out the capacitance at C. Here we have to find out. For that, we need to find the first electric field for this capacitor. So I have separated three regions. This is region 1, region 2, region 3. Region 1 is somehow outside the plates or outside the capacitor, and region 3 is also outside the capacitor, and region 2 is in between the plates of the capacitor. So now let's see, I need to find out the electric field for region 1. So as you know, electric field for this is like a plane sheet, infinitely plane sheet. For this we need to find out the electric field, and electric field, you know, electric field is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. So in this region, for positive charge, this is a positive charge plate. So for this, electric field is always outward. So I can draw the line like this. This is electric field for this positively charged plate 1, and let me write it E plus. And for this plate 2, the electric field here will be inward. This is E minus. So both will cancel each other, right? So E plus and E minus, as you know, E is equal to how much? Electric field is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught, right? So for both these sides, for positively charged plate 1, it will be, I can write it E is equals to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. This is for the plate 1, and minus sigma by 2 epsilon naught for this plate 2, which is negatively charged and is having charge density is equals to minus sigma, which will give you 0. So I can write V1 equals to 0, that is electric field in the region 1, 0. Similarly, for region 3, we can also find out E3, which is equal to, similarly we can find out 0, because in this region also the electric field for positively charged will be outward, it will be like this, and for the negatively charged I will write E plus, and for the negatively charged it will be inward, E minus. So both will cancel each other, so E3 will be 0. So the last one is the region 2. Region 2 means in between the plates of the capacitor, okay? So for this, let me find out E2, or simply we will write it E, electric field is equals to how much? You see here, for positive charge it is outward, and for negative charge it is inward. So from these two arrow diagrams, vector forms, you can see that electric field along one direction. It will not cancel here. So it will give you sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught, which is equals to sigma by epsilon. So electric field inside the plates of the capacitor is equals to sigma by epsilon naught. Right? Pause. Okay. So now what we will do, if you get here electric field E equal to sigma by epsilon naught. So now we are here to find out the capacitance. For that, let me find out the potential in between the plates. So you know potential is equal to electric field times distance. So electric field inside the plates of the capacitor is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. So it will give you sigma by epsilon naught times d. And sigma is the surface charge density. So I can write it Q A d divided by epsilon naught. This is the potential. And Q is equals to, so capacitance C is equals to Q upon V. So now substitute these values. We will see. One minute. So this will be Q upon epsilon naught. Sigma equal to charge per unit area. So this is equal to QD divided by A epsilon naught. So you will get here, substitute the values, Q divided by QD divided by A epsilon naught, which will give you see here, Q cancel, you are getting here epsilon naught A divided by D. Or I can write C equal to capacitance is equal to epsilon naught A upon D. So this is the formula for capacitance of a capacitor. Now I can show you the activity here, students. You see here the activity. Suppose I have a capacitor here. This is a parallel plate capacitor here, and there are two plates here, and here is the multimeter, digital LCR meter, to find out the capacitance. Let me on it and let's check. So see, this is the area of the plate. This is the area, and this is the distance between the plates. And let me, you see the value, you can see the value comes 20. I have put it in the range of 200 picofarad. So the value is 20 or 19, approximately 19 picofarad. So now if I will, you can see from the expression, capacitance is inversely proportional to distance. Suppose I will increase the distance, what will happen? So definitely the capacitance value will decrease. So let me increase the distance. You see, now I increase the distance between the plates. Now the value decreases to 14.2, right? So we confirm that capacitance is inversely proportional to the distance of separation between the plates. So in the similar way, watch. Now you see, students, now I have replaced the capacitors to a larger one. That means area is changed here. You see here in the previous one I have a smaller capacitor, right? Here the area is bigger. So what will happen? You see in the formula only, in the formula of capacitance, it is directly proportional to area. So if area will increase, definitely capacitance value will increase. Now you see the value. Before it was approximately 20 picofarad, now it comes 36 picofarad. Okay. So we confirm this, and epsilon we know what is epsilon naught. This is the permittivity of free space, which is a constant. So ये दो चीजों के ऊपर it will depend on these two things. Okay. Watch, sir. Watch. So now, students, what we will do? We will find the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor when there is a dielectric placed fully inside the plates of the capacitor. So for that, what you need to do? We need to again find the electric field and also the charge. So you know, when I will put some dielectric material inside, I will put, suppose I will put paper, mica, or any dielectric medium inside fully. So what will happen? So for this, as you know, the dielectric will polarize the electric field. So this polarized electric field will reduce the charge or the charge density. For that, here we will have minus sigma p charge density. Here we will have plus sigma p charge density. So for the plate, the charge density will be sigma minus sigma p plus or minus sigma minus sigma p, which will affect the electric field. Now if you say without dielectric the electric field was E naught, now it will be E, which will be E naught by K, where K equal to dielectric constant of the medium. Dielectric constant of the medium. Whatever the medium we are taking, the value is K. It's a number K. So now we have to find out the capacitance by using a dielectric. So for that we have V equal to again ED. Now ED will be how much? E naught D by K. Okay, and E naught is how much? We have already find out E naught V equals to B equal to E naught D by K, and E naught equals to sigma by epsilon naught. So I can write here sigma by epsilon naught D by K, and here we will substitute the value of sigma. So we will get V equal to charge per unit area Q upon A sigma D by K. So capacitance will be how much? C is equals to Q by V, or C will be epsilon naught. In fact, we will write K epsilon naught A by D. You see here how it will change from the previous one. So in fact, we will write it C, or also you can write C equal to, you see epsilon naught A by D is the capacitance of the capacitor when there is no dielectric. We can write it K times C naught, where C naught is equal to the capacitance without dielectric. Now let's see that. So how we will check it? So we have one dielectric medium here. You see there is a glass plate, right? So you see for this parallel plate capacitor the dielectric, without dielectric the capacitance is 26.5. You can see 26.5. Now let me insert this plate, a glass plate, and this is a dielectric in between the plates. You will see that there will be definitely change in the value. You see, I kept it inside. The value now increases from 26, it increases to 29 because of this K term. You see, capacitance is directly proportional to K. Now coming to, if I replace this glass with another medium, I have another medium of dielectric, which is a mica or the plastic sheet. This is also behaved like a dielectric. You see, now the value is 29. Let me put this dielectric. Definitely the value is going to increase. You can see the value becomes now increases. You see, 30, 20.6. So it increases, right? So we confirm that when you enter a dielectric, then capacitance increases K times. Thank you, students. Thank you all.